Guys, we got a quick question here. How do you know if your dog's reactive or if they're extremely prey driven towards other animals, causing them to react? So, prey drive and reactivity, two different things. Now, what are they? So, prey drive, typically speaking, the way I describe it, is like a biological instinct the dog has to chase, catch, kill, and consume things, right? So toys can simulate that. The act of chasing a ball or chasing some sort of toy is a very similar response that the dog gets into. And though it's a very intense drive they have, it's typically not very emotionally driven, which is why I think that it can be extremely easy to control that prey drive, right? As soon as the dog understands boundaries for it, you can kind of interrupt that state of mind and not have a whole lot of fallout from it. Reactivity is typically a cause of an emotional response towards a trigger or a frustration response towards a trigger, right? So in the case of dog reactivity, human reactivity could be coming from fear, it could be coming from insecurity of that trigger, or it could come from the frustration of being on the leash and being held back from things that they may want to get to or get away from, right? So a lot of times you're not going to see prey drive responses towards dogs and people. You know, the dog can kind of distinguish the difference between like a squirrel or a cat or something like that and another dog or another person. And that's a common concern people have is if they have a dog with serious high prey drive that may chase and kill a squirrel in their backyard. They're like, oh my God, well, what if that was a child? What if that was a dog? This, that. We don't see the correlation between the two, right? So that's how you differentiate the difference between them. A lot of times with dog reactivity and stuff like that, you'll see the hackles go up, which is more of an emotional kind of biological response out of the dogs. Where prey drive, it's kind of just I see it, I gotta chase it, right? Or like I said, the reactivity, you'll see that bottle up of emotions and body language completely shift to show that insecurity or that fear. Addressing them, that's a whole different conversation, obviously, but that's kind of how I differentiate the difference between the two of them.